Fresno's comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes the head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Baby Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Alrighty, welcome back to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas, Week 9 of the 2022 Texas High School football season. It's 32 6A action on a Thursday night again from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Thank you for joining us on the pregame show, presented by Prano Insurance, Freedom Motors, Josh Winnie Loan, Sam Nito EDC, and South Padre Island as the Weslaco Panthers come to town to take on the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. This game on Real Sports Live via YouTube and Facebook and on RealSportsLive.com and Roku TV. In conjunction with KBSDI TV, the good folks in the booth right next to us, Weslaco Panthers and the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. Weslaco comes to this one led by head coach Roy Stroman, 5-2 for on the season, 1-1 in district play, coming off a big win against Los Fresnos after losing the district opener to Harlingen 2 weeks prior. Over for the Rivera Raiders, 2-5 overall in the season, led by head coach Beto Leal, 0-2 and 32. 6 after their loss to San Nito last night, 49-3. San Nito, of course, going on to go 7-0 on the season. They'll be in action against Harlingen, another district rival. Both teams undefeated, 7-0. The last two undefeated teams will be facing off in the Battle Road tomorrow. But that's a story for another time. Look at this matchup here between Weslaco and Brownsville Rivera. Rivera, the home team in the all-black with the white trim. Weslaco on the top of your screen in the white and purple trim. Again, Panthers led by head coach Roy Stroman. Brownsville Rivera led by head coach Beto Leal. Good 9 on 10 as it finally feels like fall. It finally feels like football weather. Temperature in the high 70s, 77 degrees. Clear skies on a beautiful Thursday night here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Expect the temperatures to drop down a tad bit. We've been seeing cooler weather this week, and we look to see more of it as the night goes on. Not too windy, wind blowing in from the east towards the west, more in northwest, westward. Slight breeze. Look at the flag poles. Look at the flags up in the north end of the north end zone of the stadium.
The Raiders, number 9, Roman Vera, back to receive for the Panthers, number 6, Jeremy Bettis, and number 13, Gabriel.
Jeremy Bettis and Gabriel Renteria Garcia back to return here for the Panthers. Roman Vera back to punt this one up, and it's an onside kick to start things off, and they'll return down one at the 46-yard line. The Panthers will get excellent field position to start things off as the Weslaco Panthers again 5-2 on the season, 1-1 in district play, coming off that big win over Los Fresnos, that 21-17 victory that snapped that Falcons 4-game win streak. And this Panther offense looks to take over as they're now 1-1 and 32, 6-8. They'll line up at the 45. First and 10 for Weslaco. 2 receivers on the left-hand side, one on the right. Shotgun formation, one in the backfield, handoff to the right-hand side. On the carry, has a big open lane and across the 50, and across the 40, the 35, and he's tripped up at the 33-yard line. Good run there by Ethan Cardenas. Look at the replay on the side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Looking for the weekend getaway. Find your trip at southpadreisland.com. You'll see the big carry.
23-yard gain at the 32-yard line.
See the play right there. full screen as well. That good carry there by Ethan Cardenas. So now in Raider territory at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 here with 11:27 left to go. Weslaco wasting no time at the quarterback slot. Andres Sepulveda moving in the backfield. Sepulveda, that's Lincoln. Moves from the right to the left, toss the right-hand side. That's Roy Stroman Jr. on the carry. Stroman Jr. across the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. Flags will fly. He's going to be hit hard in the end zone. As flags will fly, it looks like touchdown wasn't signaled off, and they're going to pull this back probably towards Weslaco. But Roy Stroman Jr., a huge carry there for the Panther offense. So it was Ethan Cardenas, and now Roy Stroman Jr. picks up a big gain. And this might be called back as he was tackled in the end zone, and officials never signaled a touchdown. And this one may be coming back for Weslaco. And a lot of contact there was on the carry. Roy Stroman Jr. took off from the 30-yard line, drove it back from the 33, excuse me, went all the way across as he was the official call. And gameplay presented by Prano Insurance, the official insurance partner of Real Sports Live. During the play, we saw Stroman Jr. who took off, cut across the 25-yard line. That's where the flag started to fly. He broke away from that initial wave of defenders. He was tackled inside the end zone. He did cross the goal line, but they never signaled a touchdown. Looks like this may be come back to Weslaco. Here's the call.
That's declined. Holding. Number 13, Baldwin. That penalty accepted. 10 yards from the start of bounds. Replay. First down.
So 10 yards back. So 2 calls make that against Weslaco, and then Sportsline calling a call. It's declined by Rivera. But Rivera will accept the holding call and will boot him back to the 43-yard line. They had started off from the 30, their own 45. They took it down to the 34-yard line, and that was when Stroman Jr. took it to the end zone, but pulled it back on a holding call. So it sets up 1st and 20, ball now at the 43-yard line in Panther and Raider territories. Weslaco getting good start offensively despite that holding call. Away we go. Here it goes. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun formation. That's Andres Sepulveda. Goes on a handoff down the middle. A couple yards on the carry. Ethan Cardenas picks up about 2, brings up 2nd down. 8 here.
Three-yard carry by number 6, Jeremy Bettis on the play. Tackled by number 30, Rogelio Lopez.
3-yard carry brings up 2nd down and 4, so both penalties were declined. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun, drops back to his pocket. Here comes the pressure. Sepulveda brought down hard, a loose football. Raiders say they have it. There's a pile of bodies on top of the ball. Sepulveda brought down hard. And the Raiders recover, and they force a fumble. Brownsville Rivera with a big fumble there. So after a couple good games there by Stroman and by Cardenas, Rivera defense wakes up and they force a fumble. Look at the replays. He's quickly brought down hard. A lot of contact. It would have been a horse collar call, but it's a fumble recovered, and Brownsville Rivera will take over on their own 36-yard line. So Raiders now start off in their first defensive series of the night. So 1st and 10 here now from the 36-yard line. Oh snap, quick fire pass incomplete. Intended target right there, Edgar Rocha. Abel Campos now in at quarterback, and they're going to be switching. So Abel Campos in at quarterback. Rivera's been still trying to find the groove on who's going to be the next quarterback. It was between Jesus Hinojosa and Ron Chavez when the season started. The question was, how do you replace Ramsey Rocha? Despite going 0-8 and 32-60 last year, the Raiders held their own. Comes a snap, going for a direct snap. Keeper to the right-hand side. That's Rocha on the carry. Rocha trying to get across. He's down inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 45. Big gain there by Rocha. Edgar Rocha, the junior running back. Rocha, the junior running back on the direct snap here for the Raiders. Brings up third down. Third down and 3 off the good gain. 8-yard gain brings up 3rd and 3 here for the Raiders. Ball now at the 44-yard line.
Carry 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2 to be exact. Another keeper by Rocha. Rocha trying to spin across, and he's just back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackling Rocha, number 74 of the Panthers.
So Rocha quickly brought down on the stop. Ray Guzman bringing him down, and Rocha manages to force his way inside to the line of scrimmage. Now bring on the punting units. With Jeremy Pettis back to return here for Weslaco. So Weslaco's defense steps up big. Rivera forcing a key turnover on a fumble, and then they're forced to punt it out to 3 and out. Ramon Vera back to punt this one off here for the Raiders. And back to return Jeremy Pettis. Oh, Pettis back to return. This one takes a bounce at about the 30 and still rolls. Pettis picked it up at about the 15. Area is going to run out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. 9-yard return there for Pettis. So Weslaco, they had a big start offensively off big carries by Cardenas and Stroman. Stroman's carry was pulled back, what would have been a touchdown, pulled back on a holding call. 2 plays later, one 3-yard gain by Cardenas. Then on the snap to Sepulveda, he drops back for a pass. Pass rush comes in and they force a fumble. Both teams having not so good starts in their first offensive series as the Panthers come out for offensive series number 2. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. Again, ball was returned by Jeremy Pettis at the 10, takes it, or the 15, takes it to the 24 for a 9-yard return. So 1st and 10 here with 8:43 left to go. Ball at the 24-yard line for the Panthers. Sepulveda calling for a snap, early jump, fake handoff. Referee stops the clock on a whistle. The play is blown dead.
Offside. Defense. 5 yards. Replay. 1st down.
So they'll spot him back down now all the way to the 29-yard line on a 5-yard carry, on a 5-yard gain off and offsides on the Raider defense. So 3 flags are in the ball game, 2 against Weslaco, which is the personal and sportsmanlike conduct and the holding call. And the first call for Rivera is an offside. So 1st and 5 from the 28-yard line. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers now winning in motion. That's Kai Jones, who now lines up on the right-hand side. The lone receiver on the right. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Jones moves in motion. Here comes Sepulveda, finds Jones, and this one overthrown. He's looking to go to Jones, but decides to go to Gabriel Renteria Garcia. As that brings up 2nd down and 5 here for Weslaco.
Defending on the play for the Raiders.
Go Panthers again, who picked up their district. Kicked off 32-6-8 play with the loss to Harlingen High, and then they came back to winning against those Fresnos last week at home over at Bobby Lackey Stadium. 8:35 left to go here in this first quarter. 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers on their own 29-yard line. Sepulveda calling for a snap, hands off down the middle. Trying to power for a few extra yards.
Jeremy Perez with the carry, tackled by number 30.
Jeremy Perez again on the carry. So we've been seeing Perez and Cardenas who've been doing a lot of the carrying here for Weslaco. A 4-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. Ball now at the 32-yard line. 1st down marker at the 33. Let's go lining up with 2 receivers again now on the left. Make that 3 on the left now and 1 on the right. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun, 1 in the backfield for the Panthers. Raiders trying to force another 3 now. Here comes the pass completed off to Jones. Jones breaks away. Is forced out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Make that the 41, excuse me. Kai Jones there on the reception. Gets a fresh set of downs here for Weslaco. So Weslaco gets some help off an offsides call by Brownsville Rivera. A couple of good gains and a good pass to Jones brings up 1st down for Weslaco at the 41-yard line. Weslaco looking to go a 2-game win streak in 32-6 days. Both teams on the 3rd district meeting of the year. Sepulveda dropping back, quick fire pass completed across on the reception. Donnie Lincoln.
Reception by Lincoln, number 1.
He's brought down to about the 50-yard line. It's a 1-yard gain, then a 9-yard gain makes up 2nd down and 1. So Lincoln gets 9 yards on the reception. 2nd down and 1 here for the Panthers. And 3 receivers in motion, 2 on the left, 1 on the right here for Weslaco. Sepulveda and Perez in the backfield. Sepulveda calls for the snap, high snap, goes out to Bettis to the left-hand side. Bettis on the shake and bake, tries to get across for a 1st down. Picks up a gain of 2, and that's enough for a 1st down for Weslaco.
With the carry. And on the stop, number 27, Daniel Villanueva.
Villanueva on the stop here for the Raiders.
48-yard line of the Raiders.
Weslaco playing the small ball, slowly and surely moving their way down the field. They've been going with some quick passes and quick handoffs. This drive has been Jeremy Bettis who's been carrying the ball on the ground, and one big reception to Donnie Lincoln. That was a 9-yard reception 2 plays ago for Weslaco. See Roy Stroman, another receiver, Roy Stroman Jr. lining up on the bottom of your screen, right bottom left corner. Right at the 50-yard line, he's lined up. Raiders will burn their first time out of the first half. We'll take a break here as well. 6:14 left to go in the first quarter. All tied up at 0 between Weslaco and Brownsville Rivera. Here for Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
To the broadcast, 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Sepulveda rolls to his right-hand side, fires one on the move, pass completed the cross. That's Roy Stroman on the reception. He's brought down inside the 33 for a fresh set of downs here. A 15-yard gain on the pass of Stroman. Weslaco gets deeper and deeper into Raider territory as they renew the drive. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter on Thursday Night Football in conjunction with Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Ruben Rodriguez here with you on a beautiful Thursday night here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Sun just about setting over the horizon, the south side of the end zone. So 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line on that 15-yard gain. And the pass to Roy Stroman. Sepulveda drops back. This time looks to his left-hand side. Here comes the Raider pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a loss at about the 41-yard line. Rogelio Lopez, the senior defensive lineman, on the stop. A player down here for the Weslaco Panthers as we're going to take a timeout here. 5:21 left to go in the first on Thursday Night Football.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Weslaco Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD,
Second and 16 here on that 6-yard loss on the sack towards Andres Sepulveda. On the stop there was Rogelio Lopez. Sepulveda dropping back, fires one deep downfield and reeled in by Jones, inbounds as he steps out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Big reception there by Mekhi Jones. Instant replay here presented by Josh Moody Loan. So back from the break after injured Panther was down, he gets up with the help of some trainers. As a deep passer, Mekhi Jones reels it in. Go back to action here. Sepulveda on the QB keeper gets enough. Picks up at about roughly 8 yards. 8-yard gain there on the QB keeper by Sepulveda. Brings up 2nd and 2 from the 4-yard line. Sepulveda hands off down the middle, trying to cut through. He's in. Touchdown, Weslaco.
3-yard run by number 6.
Jeremy Bettis picks up his first touchdown of the game. This Weslaco's first touchdown as Bettis just cuts through traffic and finds that opening. He tacks on the first 6 on the board for the Weslaco Panthers with 4:42 left to go here in the first. Roy Stroman here pulls it off. The kick is up and it splits the uprights. 4:42 left to go in the first quarter. As Jeremy Bettis picks up a touchdown in a 2-yard run to make it 7-0 Weslaco on top of Brownsville Rivera. Again, 4:42 left to go in the first here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Eddie is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What?
76-yard drive for the Panthers on their second offensive series of the day. Jeremy Bettis caps it off on a 4-yard touchdown run. Away we go. This one takes a return. It'll be muffed. Trying to return that one was Eladio Gonzalez, the junior receiver. Can't quite hold on. Tried to reel it in inside the 5-yard line. They'll put him down all the way to the 1-yard line. So 99 yards to try to take it to the end zone here for Rivera. Their last offensive series ends in a 3-and-out. As Brownsville Rivera gets on the field for their second offensive drive of the night. In the logistics of Weslaco's second drive, 76-yard drive. Jeremy Bettis again caps it off on a 4-yard touchdown run to make it a 7-0 lead for the Panthers. With 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Beautiful sunset over the south side of the stadium here in Brownsville on a clear night in October. Well, first and 10 here from the Raider 1-yard line. Quarterback in motion on table, Campos. Flags will fly on the field.
Get ball. False start. Number 9. Half the distance to go. Replay. First down.
Brings up for second down and 11. Second down and 10, excuse me. You can say second down, 10.5. All start call from Brownsville Rivera puts them up half a distance to the goal, so we can say first and 10.5. Not a lot of room to work with when you're at the 1-yard line. And Abel Campos in that quarterback. First and 10 here from their own 1-yard line. Campos drops back, fires a pass. That one broken up and incomplete. Intended target Edgar Rocha.
Pass intended for number 26, Rocha.
So Rocha has been getting a lot of reception, a lot of passes, ball time here. He's had a few carries. Ron Chavez steps in at quarterback. Interesting play call here for the Raiders. Abel Campos still in at quarterback. Campos Hands off down the middle, trying to cut through traffic. He's going to be brought down inside. And that's a safety forced by Weslaco. Travis trying to take it out of their own end zone, is brought down inside their own end zone for a safety.
4:31 left in the first quarter. Panthers 9.
Safety
Raiders
forced
0.
here by the Panthers. Makes it a 9-0 lead here for Weslaco. So a slow start here for the Raiders on offense. They allow a safety in their second drive, again their first drive on 3 and outs. Night started off with a lot of promise. Again, it was Weslaco's first drive where the Raider defense forced a fumble. Then they were forced on a 3 and out themselves on the ensuing drive. Here on their second drive, they're forced to a safety. As the Panther offense gets ready to go here again, back to return this one. Makai, Gabriel Renteria Garcia, and Jeremy Perez. Perez, of course, capping that 4-yard touchdown in that 76-yard second drive for the Panthers as they get set to go here for the third offensive series. Rivera back to kick this one off here for Weslaco. As we get set to go, and a good kick. This one picked up by Perez at about the 18-yard line. Perez on the return and across the 30, the 35, the 40, and a hard hit on Jeremy Perez. And he's down at the 42-yard line. As Jeremy Perez trying to reel that one in or return that one in. You see a good kick there by Veda, and it takes a few bounces before it's picked up by Perez. Perez gets across and he tight ropes his way for a couple of yards down the sideline. Takes a hard hit at the 42-yard line. They'll mark him down to 39 to be exact. First and 10 here for Weslaco. It was the last drive, a 4-yard touchdown scored by Perez on the run. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers now on the left-hand side. Handoff down the middle again to Perez. Perez claws his way for a few yards down at the 43-yard line for a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for Weslaco. I'm winding down, just over 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact. Second down and 6 after the 4-yard carry by Bettis. Sepulveda calling for a snap, a high snap, and a flag will fly. Make that 2.
Dead ball. False start. Number 3. Offense. 5 yards.
False start against the offense brings them back to the 38-yard line, excuse me. Make that 2nd down and 11 at the 38-yard line. So the 4-yard gain by Barry is brought back. And a loss of 5 on a false start call against Weslaco. That's the 3rd flag we've seen against Weslaco. Sportsmanlike conduct call, and then we've seen a holding call, now a false start. So 2nd down 11 from the 38-yard line. Sepulveda rolls to his left-hand side, fires a pass on the move, incomplete. Hermie Barra, the intended target, can't quite hold on. Brings up 3rd down and 11 for Weslaco. Talk about this Panther offense. Good moving offense here. We've seen Donnie Lincoln get some touches on the ball. Roy Stroman, Ethan Cardenas, Jeremy Perez, Makai Jones making a big reception in that last drive. Brought it down to the 13-yard line. So 3rd down and 11 here for Weslaco at their own 38-yard line. For a false start call, Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. Perez in the backfield, 2 receivers lined up on the left, 1 on the right. Sepulveda dropping back, fires one down. He's going to be batted away, and diving grab interception made by Rivera. Turnover number 2 forced by the Raider, interception. That's Jose Medellin, the sophomore defensive back who dives and makes the grab. So go to the full screen replay presented by Josh Mooney Loans. I'm going to show you here as you see he drops back. Pass was batted out of the hand of Sepulveda. On the reception there, on the interception, Jose Medellin, the sophomore, dives on the short play and reels it in. And the Raiders get excellent field position here at their own 48-yard line as they take the field for their 3rd offensive series. Raiders set to go for offensive series number 3 with 3:18 left to go here. Despite trailing by 9, Brownsville Rivera's defense has held their own. Again, they've already forced 2 turnovers, a fumble, now an interception. So Rivera sets up shop at their own 48, 1st and 10 here. Handoff down the middle, good gain. That's across the 50. Down inside, they're on to carry. Luis Reyes, the senior running back, picks up a good yardage. Picks up about 5, brings up 2nd down and 5 here for Rivera. Reyes picks up 5 on the carry. There's playing a more branded play of ball, and we've already seen them force good 2 turnovers. That fumble, now interception by Medellin a few moments ago. A pass that was batted out of the hands of Sepulveda. So 2nd down and 5 at the 46-yard line. Handoff down the middle to Reyes. Reyes trying to scamper for a 1st down. Just falls a couple inches short. 4-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 1 here for the Rivera Raiders.
Third and 1.
So 3rd down and 1 here for Brownsville. Right off that gain by Reyes. Reyes is being a lot of carries. Now a handoff down the middle. Now loose football, looks like it. Let's go, says they have it. Raiders retain possession. I think it was a loose football here on the exchange from a snap. Nevertheless, Brownsville Rivera picks up a fresh set of downs. They're now at the 41-yard line. 11-yard drive. Started off at their own 48. Now at the 41-yard line here in Raider territory. And a bobbled snap. Weslaco says they have it. Weslaco gets another fumble. So 3 turnovers now in this first quarter, 2 against Weslaco, now 1 against Brownsville Rivera. The Panthers recover a fumble. Set up shop at their own 41-yard line. 1st and 10 with 1:24 left to go in the first quarter. First and 10 here at the 41-yard line. Dropping back, quick fire pass completed across to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to spin around, and Lincoln just picks up 3 on the reception. Brings up 2nd down and 7 as Donnie Lincoln gets his 2nd reception of the night. His first was good for 15, now his 2nd good for 3, so make that 18 receiving yards for Donnie Lincoln. 2nd down and 7 here from the 44-yard line. Sepulveda in the shotgun. Perez lined up in the backfield. 3 receivers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right for the Panthers. Sepulveda, quick fire pass, completed the cross. Kai Jones. Jones trying to break away, shoved out of bounds. And about the 47-yard line, and across the Raider territory. Kai Jones on a reception. Jones had a big reception in the last drive for Weslaco.
9-yard reception.
Or not 2nd drive for Weslaco, I should say. Down inside of Raider territory, 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Now 2 receivers lined up on the right, 1 on the left. Sepulveda calling for a high snap, hands off to Bettis. Bettis goes to his right-hand side at across the 45, the 40, and down inside to about the 39-yard line.
Bettis brought down by number 30.
8-yard gain there by Perez. Elio Lopez on the stop. Again, Perez picks up 9 on the carry. Make that 8 on the carry. 2nd down and 2 here with 19 seconds left to go in the first. High snap, another handoff to Perez. It gets the 1st down. He just tripped up at the 47.
That is number 14, Andre Garcia.
Time will wind down. It's enough for a 1st down, but stop the clock with 3 seconds left to go in the first and let it wind down. 12 minutes of football complete. Well, more to go in the first half. At the end of the first quarter, Weslaco leads 9-0 over Brownsville Rivera. Second quarter after this here on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV with your Thursday night football coverage.
To continue my education, what are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care.
Back here to Real Sports Live, start of the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. So Perez, they get across for the first down on a 3-yard gain. Now 4 receivers in play, 2 on either side. Sabula calls for a high snap, drops back, pass completed across to Lincoln. Lincoln it across the 30, shakes one. Lincoln breaks away at the 20, at the 10, cuts through traffic, spins out of trouble. Touchdown, Weslaco. Donnie Lincoln, 37-yard touchdown reception, and what a way to ring in the new quarter. As Weslaco picks up 6 more on the board to make it 15-0. As with the replay here, you'll see Lincoln wide open, receives it about the 31-yard line, breaks 1 tackle, makes 1 miss, a second 1 miss. And he has 2 defenders coming in. I'll thread the needle, cut through traffic, and he spins out of trouble at the last second and drives himself in as Donnie Lincoln gets his first TD reception of the night. PAT is up, and it's good from well out. 16-0 left to go here. 11:46 left in the first half as Donnie Lincoln gets the 37-yard touchdown reception to make it 16-0 over Brownsville Rivera. You're watching Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Health and attendant services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Holliston South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th through the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
Number 18, Angel Lopez.
Real Sports Live, Lopez on a squib kick that goes out of bounds. Sepulveda finds Donnie Lincoln on a 37-yard touchdown pass to make it 16-0. What a way to ring in the second quarter here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. As nightfall has officially covered Sam's Memorial Stadium.
Illegal kick out of bounds. Kicking team. 5 yards from the ball went out of bounds. First down.
All went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Raiders will take over at the 40, their last offensive series, ending in the first turnover allowed. So 3 turnovers in that first quarter, 2 against Weslaco, 1 against Rivera. Weslaco is a fumble and a turnover for Rivera, fumble.
Timeout. Rivera. That's their second timeout. First up.
Brownsville Rivera will call their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining in the first half. Weslaco still has 3. Talk about Weslaco's offense so far. Jeremy Perez started off on a 4-yard touchdown run on drive number 2. 2 drives later, Donnie Lincoln makes a 37-yard touchdown reception to make it 16-0. Talk about that Weslaco defense also forcing a safety on the Raiders' second drive of the night. Raiders here in their 4th drive of the night. They turned over the ball on their last drive, so again, we've seen 3 turnovers in that first quarter. It was 2 against Weslaco, a fumble and interception. Rivera had an interception or fumble forced on them in their last drive. And a timeout called here by Rivera. They burn their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Victor Leal, the head coach for Brownsville Rivera. Roy Stroman, the head coach here for the Weslaco Panthers. Our handoff down the middle. Out inside to about the 42 for a 2-yard gain. Luis Reyes, the senior running back on the carry, picks up 2, 2nd down and 8 here for the Raiders. 11:25 left to go here in this first half. First half controlled by Weslaco again, despite the leading. Rena's defense has been efficient. They forced 2 turnovers again. Those 2 turnovers in that first quarter, that fumble and interception. 11:12 left to go here in the first as time continues to tick away in this first half. So 2nd down and 8. Toss to the right-hand side. That's Reyes. That's Rocha, excuse me, on the carry. Rocha trying to cut through traffic down inside to the 45. Picks up a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down and third down and 5 for the Raiders.
Rocha, number 26 with the carry. In the stop, number 0, Gavin Silva.
So we've seen Abel Campos and Fabian Moreno. They've both been taking snaps here for Brownsville Rivera. Now we're seeing Moreno taking more snaps as they've been going off to Reyes or Rocha. That was Rocha on the carry a few moments ago, picking up 3. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line with 10:28 left to go here in the first half. A handoff, throws, here comes the pressure, shakes one, and now incomplete. Aben Moreno breaks out of trouble as the defender comes in. Can't rid of it. That brings up 4th down and 5 as the special teams will come back on board, and Barras comes back to return. Both defenses very efficiently, but Weslaco is just a bit more as they force a couple key stops, including that turnover. They forced a safety.
Ramon set the punt for the Raiders, back to receive Jeremy Bettis, number 6.
Jeremy Bettis now back to return here for Weslaco. He spotted that up at their own 19-yard line. Roman Vera back to punt here for the Raiders. Low snap on Vera. Manages to get the punt in time as Harris has a lot of room to work with. Returns it from the 23-yard line. He'll run out of bounds. Runs out at about to the 33. So 10-yard return there on the punt. And Jeremy Perez, a young man who has already 1 touchdown on the board, a 4-yard touchdown. Drive number 2 of the night in the first quarter. Panthers come out for drive number 5. They found the end zone last offensive series on a 37-yard touchdown pass to Donnie Lincoln. And this Weslaco offense just continues to heat up as time goes by. 10:06 left to go in this first half. Panthers take over at their own 33-yard line. Panther defense forces another 3 now on Rivera. A drive to start off with some big gains by Rocha and Reyes. Incomplete pass later, and it's a punt. So Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun, 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left-hand side. Perez lined up in the backfield. He moves to the right-hand side. Get a pass across, and it's completed. Roy Stroman Jr. there on the reception. It's a good gain. Picks up a gain of about 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5. So 2nd down and 5 on the reception of Roy Stroman Jr. 9:40 left to go here in the first. 4 receivers again in play, 2 on the left. Right-hand side here. Sepulveda calls for a snap. Fake handoff, goes to his right-hand side, throws as he gets hit. Cash reception here, Renteria Garcia. Gabriel Renteria Garcia gets across to the 49-yard line. So fresh set of downs here for the Weslaco Panthers. We've been seeing Weslaco, they slowly move their way down their field, but they're very efficient moving the ball down. And their only blemish was that 2 turnovers, 4 is that fumble and interception in the first quarter. Here comes the snap, dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Deep bomb downfield. Reeled in by Lincoln. And Lincoln makes the grab. Johnny Lincoln, an incredible grab. Bobbles, holds, and it's a catch. Down inside to the 14-yard line. Donnie Lincoln making an impressive grab. Take a look at the replay, folks. A deep bomb thrown there by Sepulveda. He fires one downfield. Take a look at the grab here by Lincoln. Lincoln grabs it, bobbles and holds, and he makes the catch.
17 is Weslaco attacking receiver number 3, Stroman.
No yard gain there, brings up 2nd and 10. Stroman makes the grab, but he's just back at the line of scrimmage, so no gain or loss. Brings up 2nd down. No regression, 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12 here at the 16-yard line. Harris goes in motion to the left-hand side, drops back, QB keeper by Sepulveda. Sepulveda across the 10, spins away and down inside. He makes it to the 10-yard line.
Trimming him up, number 24, Jesus Hernandez.
Sepulveda down to the 10-yard line, picks up 6. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, excuse me, here for Weslaco. 3rd and 6, ball at the 10-yard line. Panthers now inside the 10. He brings up 3rd down and 6 from the 10-yard line. Sepulveda dropping back in the pocket, leaves a long bomb. That one reeled in and incomplete. Roy Stroman Jr. makes the grab outside of the goal line. He makes it 4th and 6 here for the Panthers. Now let's go, a very efficient team on offense. The question is, do you go for it now or do you settle for the 3? Looks like the special teams unit is coming out on board.
Defending on the play was number 9, Roman Veda.
On Veda on the pass coverage there again. Roy Stroman Jr., the intended target, made the grab out of bounds. Now settle for a field goal. Now Weslaco calling for a timeout.
Timeout, Weslaco.
So Weslaco spend their first timeout of the first half. They'll have 2 remaining. Raiders still have 1 remaining. And we'll take a break here as well. 6:50 left to go in the first half. Weslaco leads Brownsville Rivera 16-0 here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Or Starry Nights, Lay Back, or Splash Down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at SoPadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
So going for the field goal, a sky-high kick. It's up and in.
27-yard field goal.
And the 27-yard field goal is good. That's Angel Lopez on the kick. 19-0 lead here for Weslaco. 6:42 left to go after a 27-yarder made by Angel Lopez here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Lopez on the kick and away we go. 6:42 left to go. That one will sail into the end zone. 19-0 lead. Angel Lopez puts in a 27-yard field goal to make it 19-0. Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera. In the first half controlled here by the Panthers, and Weslaco looking for their 2nd district win. They're 1-1. They lost their district opener to Harlingen. They pick up the win against the Fresnos last week, and now they're 2-1. Brownsville Rivera 2-5 overall, 0-2 coming off that loss to San Benito. One of the 2 lone unbeatens in 32-6A next to Harlingen. The Raiders will take over here for offensive drive 5 on the night. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Ray lined up in the backfield here for the Raiders. Hand off to the right-hand side. That's Edgar Rocha on the carry. So Fabian Moreno taking snaps here.
Back here for the Panthers, number 45, Luis Esquivel.
So it's Fabian Moreno and Abel Campos are taking snaps here for the Panthers, or Raiders, excuse me. Brings up 2nd down and 10 here. No gain or loss by the Raiders. 6:14 left to go here. Thursday night matchup here from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Second down and 10. Another handoff to the right-hand side. Picks up a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Yard gain there by Luis Reyes on the carry.
Gain of yard by number 23, Gutierrez. Factor 74, Ray Guzman. Gain of 2, 3rd and 8.
All right, down and 8 on the 2-yard gain here. Hopping back, a high lobbing pass. This one broken up. And flags will fly here against Weslaco. A lot of contact there. Roman Vera, the intended target for Brownsville Rivera. Hanks will fly, a lot of contact there against Roman Vetta, the intended target. Pass interference, the likely culprit.
Illegal touching. Rivera. Pass interference. Defense. Don't do all set. 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 8 here, so no flag called against Weslaco. They're dropping back. Here comes the Panthers and defensive stop, and a huge stop there as Fabian Moreno's brought down well behind the line all the way to the 15-yard line for a 12-yard loss. So 4th down and 21.
Let's go. That's the first warning.
Now a sideline warning against Weslaco. Punt nearly blocked. High ball that drops at about the 42-yard line. Raiders will corral the ball. And Weslaco will set up at their own Raider 45-yard line with 4:16 left to go here in the first half. As Weslaco again will take the ball over as he gets set for their 6th offensive drive of the night. Weslaco has scored in their last drives. It was Donnie Lincoln on the 37-yard touchdown pass on their 4th. In their last drive, Angel Lopez boots in a 27-yard field goal to make it 19-0. Panthers take over at their 45-yard line in Raider territory. 4:17 left to go. Play clock at 15 seconds. Good snap to Sepulveda. Sepulveda dropping back. Here comes the pass rush. Trying to break away. Sepulveda makes one miss. Sepulveda still on the move at the 50. And across the 45, the 40, the 35, and down inside to the 32. And Sepulveda breaking away from the trouble. Gets across and gets deeper into Raider territories. He's down at the 32, but a flag on the play. To see what the call is about. That one's going to go against Weslaco. It's a holding call against the Panthers. We'll bring him back. They'll take over. They'll go across here into their own 45. 10-yard loss there on the holding call against Weslaco. They'll boot him back all the way to their own 45. Brings up first down and 20. So first down and 20 here for Weslaco. But talking about that playmaking by Sepulveda. Pressure coming in, shakes off one defender, finds the opening and down all the way to the 33-yard line, but a holding call brings it back. First and 20 here from their own 45-yard line. Sepulveda in the shotgun. Perez in the backfield gets in motion as the receiver lines up. Now 4 receivers lined up in play. Sepulveda dropping back, fires a pass. That's going to be a one-handed grab made by Garcia. Garcia down all the way to the 40-yard line. And Gabriel Renteria Garcia on the reception. Picks up a gain of 15, so second down and 5 here for the Weslaco Panthers. Panthers here, a big 15-yard gain there by Gabriel Renteria Garcia brings up second down and 5. 3:15 left to go in the first half. Sepulveda again in shotgun formation, 2 receivers on his left, one on the right. Perez in the backfield. Sepulveda drops back. He's going to go on a QB keeper, rolls to his left and across the 40, trying to get out of trouble. He just picks up 1 on the carry. So brings up third down and 4 here on the 1-yard carry by Andres Sepulveda. He was dropping back to go for a pass. Couldn't find the target, decides to roll to his left-hand side and picks up 1 yard on the carry. So third down and 4 on the QB keeper there by Sepulveda. This Weslaco Panther offense has been very efficient. They've moved the ball down to the end zone a total of 3 times. Those 2 touchdowns and 1 field goal. And also count that safety forced by that Panther defense. So third down and 4 at the 39-yard line. Sepulveda in the shotgun takes a high snap. He rolls to his right-hand side. Pass completed across to the right-hand side. That's Perez. And Perez tripped up to the 31-yard line. Fresh set of downs here for Weslaco.
First down yardage for the Panthers.
8-yard gain there to Jeremy Perez. Jeremy Perez making a good reception. Normally lined up as a running back, and he picked up the first touchdown of the night on that 4-yard run on their second drive for Weslaco. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Make that 2 minutes exact now. 19-0 lead here. Ball at the 31-yard line in Raider territory. First and 10 for the Panthers. Again, 4 receivers in play, 2 on either side. Hand off to Perez, and the flag will fly. A false start here against the offense. False start call number 3 against Weslaco. We've seen a total of 6 flags now against the Weslaco Panthers. They've been more efficient on the flags, more generous on flags. They'll take over here off at about the 36-yard line. So they'll lose 5, brings up first and 15 from the 36-yard line, initially at the 31. Same play style, 4 receivers in play, 2 on either side. Perez lined up in the backfield. Sepulveda in the shotgun. Brings up first and 15, calls for the snap, a good size snap. Sepulveda fires one deep downfield and reeled in, and touchdown Weslaco.
Out of bounds by the referee.
They're going to say out of bounds. Bit of a close call here. Looks like it was reeled in perfectly. It was Roy Stroman Jr. on the reception. Sepulveda drops back a deep pass downfield, and they're calling out of bounds. It was inside. With a close call.
Second and 15.
Brings up second down and 15 as Roy Stroman Jr. there on the reception. Was initially called out of bounds. Looked like he was well inside. Brings up second down and 15. Again, 4 receivers in play, 2 on either side for Sepulveda. Ball at the 36-yard line. Second and 15. Another good snap to Sepulveda. Pressure coming in. He'll fire one downfield. Caught by Makai Jones. Touchdown, Weslaco. 36-yard touchdown pass to Makai Jones, and put another 6 on the board for the Weslaco Panthers. Makai Jones on the reception on a beautiful place pass by Sepulveda. Just reels that one in as he perfectly beats past Ramon Veta, this junior. 25-0 here with 1:25 left to go. Putting the PAT. Lopez lines up. Eke is up and it splits the uprights. 26-0 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera. That's Makai Jones on a 36-yard reception. Makes it 26-0 Weslaco over Rivera with 1:25 left to go in the first half. Here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 26-0 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera. Sepulveda picks up his second touchdown pass tonight, finds Makai Jones on a 36-yard pass, makes it 26-zip. That kick will sail into the end zone about 5 yards deep. Raiders will take over at their own 25-yard line. Thank you for joining us here Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV. Ruben Rodriguez here with you, coming from Sam's Memorial Stadium. 32-6A action between Weslaco and Brownsville Rivera. Raiders 2-5 on the season, 0-2 in district play. Weslaco 5-2 overall, 1-1 in district play. Rivera has relied on the ground and pound offense. He has been able Campos and Fabian Moreno, with Moreno taking more snaps at quarterback. They've been handing off to Rocha, Gutierrez, and Reyes. Those three have been the primary ball carriers for this Raider offense. The flag will fly. Direct snap here to Luis Reyes.
False start, 71, offense.
A false start will bring him back 5 yards, so moving back to the 20 brings up 1st and 15 for Brownsville Rivera. First and 15 now at the 20-yard line. Rocha now lines up to take the snap. Red snap here to Edgar Rocha. Fake handoff. Rocha will keep it himself at across the 25, at across the 30, the 35, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. And he's finally brought down inside to about the 11-yard line, and Edgar Rocha on the keeper drives it down the sideline and puts him well deep into padded territory as we have a player down for Weslaco. We'll go to the full screen replay. Rocha on the carry, shakes off one about the 35 and breaks away. It was a foot race down the sideline. He was finally brought down. That was Gavin Silva who brings him down, and he stayed down. Real Sports Live, so Silva gets up on his own 2 feet. First and 10 here from the 11-yard line. UB keeper down the middle. Luis Reyes on the carry. Reyes picks up a gain of 2, brings up 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down and 9 on the 2-yard gain there by Luis Reyes, and Rivera showing signs of life. It was that big gain by Edgar Rocha. Got down inside all the way to the 11-yard line. A 2-yard gain by Reyes. Brings up 2nd down and 8 with 30 seconds left to go here in his first half. And takes the snap. QB keeper to the right-hand side. Brought down to about the 10 for a 1-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down and 9. And then on the stop here for Weslaco. And Rivera will call their 3rd and final timeout with 21 seconds left to go. Ball at the 9-yard line brings up 3rd down and 9. As the Raider offense will look to draw a play up on the board in the void, going scoreless into the halftime break. 21-0. 21 seconds left to go. 26-0 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera. And the Raider defense has been solid so far despite allowing those touchdowns. They've forced a couple turnovers, make that 2 turnovers. Fumble and interception. Weslaco's defense just forced that 1 turnover, and it was a fumble, and they also forced that safety on the Raiders' second drive of the night. A 1-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 9, and a timeout called with 21 seconds left to go in the first half. Raiders trying to draw a play up, trying to get something going, and trying to avoid going scoreless into the half. Gets set to go to drop a play. Here comes 3rd down and 9 at the 10-yard line. Pass inside, reeled in, caught, touchdown Raiders. 10-yard pass made, and that's Roman Vera who reels it in. On drive number 6 of the night for the Raiders, Roman Vera reels in a touchdown pass as a sliding grab made. Their 6th drive of the night. Vera set to put up the PAT. Abel Gompels fires in that TD pass. Drop, snap, and a flag will fly. Look at that touchdown in a few moments. And the snap there was Fabian Moreno, Fabian Moreno takes a good snap, pump fake, and finds Roman Vera inside. So they're going to go for the penalty goes against Weslaco. Again, Fabian Moreno finds his first TD pass of the night. Finds Roman Vera for a 10-yard touchdown pass. Vera lining up here for the field goal, or the PAT with 15 seconds left to go. Good place, the kick is up and in. And no shutout here as Brownsville Rivera picks up their first touchdown on a 10-yard pass from Fabian Moreno to Roman Vera. Make it 26-7, 15 seconds left in the first half here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built.
26-7 your score from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Roman Vera picks up his first reception on a first TD pass by Fabian Moreno, a sky-high kick. Return from inside the 7-yard line, good return. Gonna drive that one back, and he's down in the loose football.
Recovered by number 4, Noah Cáceres.
Noah Cáceres recovers it for Weslaco, so Weslaco will take over at their own 26-yard line with 11 seconds left to go here in the first half. Again, they're not picking up their first touchdown a few moments ago on their 6th drive of the night. It's Fabian Moreno finds Roman Vera for a 10-yard touchdown pass. Make it 26-7.
The player was ruled down by contact. Offside, kicking team. 5 yards will be added. Kid in a run. First down.
Eleven seconds left to go here, 26-7. First and 10 here with 11 seconds to go. Probably one chance for one more play. QB keeper by Sepulveda. Sepulveda across the 35, across the 40. Still on his feet. Down to about the 43-yard line. And we'll wind down the first half. 24 minutes of football complete. 24 to go. As we enter halftime here. 26-0 lead, 26-7 lead for Weslaco or Brownsville Rivera. 26-7 at the half. We'll be back with the halftime recap after this here on Real Sports Live.
Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th through the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, birds of prey, flight shows, and children's nature nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the halftime show on Real Sports Live. 26-7 your score. Weslaco leads Brownsville Rivera. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. The halftime show presented by Pronto Insurance, Luke Freer Motors, Money Loans, 7-year EDC in South Padre Island, Pioneership at SoPadre.com. 26-7 at the half. Weslaco leads. You know, it was a slow first quarter, but we saw a 2-point scored. Two scoring plays here. It was a safety forced by Weslaco to make it 9-0, but Jeremy Perez capping off a 76-yard touchdown drive on a 4-yard run to make it 7-0. Then the safety comes in on the next drive to make it 9-0. Halftime stats here. Weslaco 4 for 7 on scoring drives. They forced a turnover in the first quarter. Rivera 1 for 6 on scoring drives. They forced 2 turnovers, a fumble and interception on Weslaco's first drive and on their third drive. Other scores here for Weslaco. Donnie Lincoln drives in a 37-yard touchdown reception on the pass from Andres Sepulveda, picked up his first TD pass. Drive number 5, Weslaco picks up a 27-yard field goal by Angel Lopez to make it 19-0. And on drive number 6, Andres Sepulveda goes vertical for his second touchdown pass, finds Makai Jones on a 36-yard touchdown pass to make it 26-0. And just with 30 seconds left, there's no shutout here as Fabian Moreno finds Roman Vera for his first touchdown pass of the night, a 10-yard touchdown pass to make it 26-7 at the half. And total of 3 turnovers here in this first quarter alone, 2 against Weslaco, 1 against Rivera. Very efficient night here for both defenses who have forced turnovers themselves. And so it was 2 turnovers forced by Rivera, but Weslaco forced that turnover And in that ensuing safety, so again, 2 touchdown passes so far by Andres Sepulveda, one to Mekhi Jones, a 36-yarder, and one to Donnie Lincoln, a 37-yarder. It's your halftime stats, 26-7 here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle. Sunny day.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD.
Plan your escape.
Back to the broadcast here. Want to know how we got here? If you're just tuning in, here are your first half highlights presented by South Padre Island.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
1-32-6-8, a lineup at the 45. First and 10 for Weslaco. 2 receivers on the left-hand side, 1 on the right. Shotgun formation, 1 in the backfield, handoffs to the right-hand side. On the carry, has a big open lane and across the 50, and across the 40, the 35, and he's tripped up at the 33-yard line. Drops back to his pocket. Here comes the pressure. Sepulveda brought down hard, a loose football. Raiders say they have it. There's a pile of bodies on top of the ball. Sepulveda brought down hard. And the Raiders recover and they force a fumble. Might going 0-8 and 32-60 last year. The Raiders held their own. Comes a snap, going for a direct snap. Keeper to the right-hand side. That's Rocha on the carry. Rocha trying to get across. He's down inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 45. 8-yard gain brings up 3rd and 3 here for the Raiders. Ball now at the 44-yard line.
Carry 32.
Third down and 2 to be exact. Another keeper by Rocha. Rocha trying to spin across, and he's just back to the line of scrimmage. A 2-game win streak in 32-6 days. Both teams on the 3rd district meeting of the year. Sepulveda dropping back, quick fire pass, completed the cross. On the reception, Donnie Lincoln. 2 on the left, 1 on the right here for Weslaco. Sepulveda on Perez in the backfield. Sepulveda calls for the snap, high snap, goes out to Bettis to the left-hand side. Bettis on the shake and bake, tries to get across for a first down. Picks up a gain of 2, and that's enough for a... Back to the broadcast, 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Sepulveda rolls to his right-hand side, fires one on the move, pass completed the cross. That's Roy Stroman on the reception. He's brought down inside the 30. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line on that 15-yard gain. And the pass to Roy Stroman. Sepulveda drops back, this time looks to his left-hand side. Here comes the Raider pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. At about loss on the sack towards Andres Sepulveda. The stop there was Rogelio Lopez. Sepulveda dropping back, fires one deep downfield and reeled in by Jones, inbounds as he steps out of bounds at about the 12-yard, 8 yards. 8-yard gain there, and the QB keeper by Sepulveda brings up 2nd and 2 from the 4-yard line. Sepulveda hands off down the middle, trying to cut through. He's in. Touchdown, Weslaco. Campo still in at quarterback. Ambos hands off down the middle, trying to cut through traffic. He's going to be brought down inside, and that's a safety forced by Weslaco. As we get set to go, and a good kick. This one picked up by Perez at about the 18-yard line. Perez on the return and across the 30, the 35, the 40, and a hard hit. 1st and 10 here for Weslaco. It was the last drive, a 4-yard touchdown scored by Perez on the run. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers now on the left-hand side. Handoff down the middle again to Perez. Perez claws his way for a few yards down at the 43-yard line. 11 here for Weslaco at their own 38-yard line. For a false start call, Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. Perez in the backfield. 2 receivers lined up on the left, 1 on the right. Sepulveda dropping back, fires one down. He's going to be batted away, and diving grab, interception made by Rivera. Interception. So Rivera sets up shop at their own 48, 1st and 10 here. Handoff down the middle, good gain. That's across the 50. Down inside, they're on the carry. Luis Reyes, the senior running back. Reception by Medellin a few moments ago. And a pass that was batted out of the hands of Sepulveda. So 2nd down and 5 at the 46-yard line. Handoff down the middle to Reyes. Reyes trying to scamper for a first down. Just falls a couple inches short. Now loose football looks like it. Let's go say they have it. Raiders retain possession. Started off at the own 48. Now at the 41-yard line here in Raider territory. A bobbled snap. Weslaco says they have it. We're up to go in the 1st quarter. First and 10 here at the 41-yard line. Dropping back, quick fire pass completed across to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to spin around, and Lincoln just picks up 3 on the right for the Panthers. Sepulveda, quick fire pass, completed the cross. Kai Jones. Jones trying to break away, shoved out of bounds. And about the 47-yard line. Now 2 receivers lined up on the right, 1 on the left. Sepulveda calling for a high snap, hands off to Bettis. Bettis goes to his right-hand side at across the 45, the 40, and down inside to about the 39-yard line. 8 on the carry. Second down and 2 here with 19 seconds left to go in the first. High snap, another handoff to Bears. It gets the first down. He just tripped up at the 47. Now 4 receivers in play, 2 on either side. Sepulveda calls for a high snap, drops back, pass completed across to Lincoln. Lincoln it across the 30, shakes one. Lincoln breaks away at the 20, at the 10, cuts through traffic, spins out of trouble. They burn their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Victor Leal, the head coach for Brownsville Rivera. Roy Stroman, the head coach here for the Weslaco Panthers. Another handoff down the middle. Out inside to about the 42 in this first half. So second down and 8. Toss to the right-hand side. That's Rocha, on the carry. Rocha trying to cut through traffic down inside to the 45. Complete pass later, and it's a punt. So Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left-hand side. Perez lined up in the backfield. He moves to the right-hand side. Get a pass across, and it's completed. Here comes the snap, dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Deep bomb downfield. Reeled in by Lincoln. And Harris goes in motion to the left-hand side, drops back, QB keeper by Sepulveda. Sepulveda across the 10, spins away and down inside. He makes it. So third down and 8 here, so no flag called against West.
Being built for students at the brand new Weslaco Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
flexible.
Insurance for all your
barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Muriel. Hello.
Accesible.
Emma.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde bebé, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th through the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, birds of prey, flight shows, and children's nature nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000.
Back at Real Sports Live, started the third quarter at 26-7. Weslaco leads Brownsville Rivera. Andrews will kick it away. Raiders will start things off here in the second half. And away we go. A sky-high kick returned on the 11-yard line, trying to drive this one back. It's Roach on the return. He's brought down at about the 14-yard line. Claudio Gonzalez, on return. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. 37-6 your score at the half between Harlingen South and Raza Lopez. That game on our website on realsportslive.com. Go under the menu, click under Start RSL Network. Away we go here, 11:53 left to go, 26-7. We start off the third quarter here on Real Sports Live. Thursday Night Football in conjunction with KBSDI TV. First and 10, the Raiders picked up a touchdown. That's Fabian Moran on the shotgun, dropping back, fires a pass, bat of the way and incomplete. Malik Guzman, the senior, the intended target. It's up a total of 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass game, bat of the way. Their intended target, Alex Guzman, the senior. And the Raiders, who forced those 2 turnovers, that fumble and interception in that first quarter against Weslaco. Rivera was 1 for 6 on scoring drive. They scored a touchdown their last drive of the first half. It was a 80-yard touchdown pass from Moreno to Roman Vera. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. Moreno lines up in a shotgun. They go to a direct snap here, handoff to Reyes. Reyes gets across. Trying to spin on a trouble down inside to about the 19-yard line. Gonna pick up a 5, brings up 3rd down and 5. Gavin Silva on the stop there for Weslaco again. Bradshaw who took a direct snap, hands off to Luis Reyes where they pick up a 5. 3rd down and 5 here now for the Rivera Raiders. Brownsville Rivera here on 3rd and 5. 11:10 left to go and start of the third quarter. 5-yard pickup. And direct snap to Rocha. Rocha trying to cut through. Down to about the 23-yard line. He's brought down for a pickup of 4. Brings up 4th and 1. 4th and 1, and the Raiders will bring out the special teams unit. This brings in Jeremy Perez to return. Perez picked up that first touchdown for Weslaco way back in the first quarter on a 4-yard touchdown run on the Panthers' 2nd drive of the night. Weslaco, again, we'll talk about them more on offense when they take over on the ball. So 4th and 1, the Raiders will go ahead and punt away. It's Roman Vera back to punt. Oh, snap to Veda, and it's going to be a fake. Veda going to try to get across for a 1st down. You'll be
on the tackle of Roman Veda, number 94, Miguel Rodriguez. Correction, number 94, Matthew Gatza.
You'll be well short, and Weslaco will take over on turnover on downs. About the 23-yard line, so the Panther offense comes on board 4 for 7 in scoring drives in that first half. led by Andres Sepulveda, picked up 2 touchdown passes, one to Donnie Lincoln and one to Mekhi Jones. A 37-yarder to Lincoln and a 36-yarder to Jones. 1st and 10 here from the Raider 23. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. Perez lined up in the backfield. Play clock at 17 seconds and an early jump here. Juan Picuello comes a bit too ahead.
Replay, first down.
Offsides on the defense brings up the Panthers 5 yards. So now to the 18-yard line inside the red zone. Weslaco will take over again. Andres Sepulveda, we mentioned him earlier. 2 touchdown passes, one to Mekhi Jones and one to Donnie Lincoln. So 1st and 5 here from the Raider 18-yard line. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. Stroman moves out closer to the line. Your receivers lined up, one in play, and you see movement there. Nice toss to Lincoln. Lincoln goes across the 20, across the 15, still on his feet as he was shoved, and he gets pushed out of bounds. At about the 11-yard line, good pickup there, a 7-yard pickup. All right, Donnie Lincoln moves up a fresh set of downs as he'll take over at about the 13-yard line. Done a gain of 6. Well, the 12-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 12, gets snapped to Sepulveda, and another handoff to Perez. Perez breaks away. Bettis trying to spin out of trouble down to the 10-yard line. It's a good pickup. Brings up 2nd down and 8 for a 2-yard gain for the Panthers. And Perez had 1 touchdown under his belt. That was on the 2nd drive of the night. That 4-yard touchdown run after the Panthers took over at their own 34-yard line. On the 24-yard line, they took it all the way to the house on good playmaking passes to Jones, Lincoln, and then a handoff by Perez. So 2nd down and 8 on that 2-yard gain, ball at the 10. Sepulveda drops back, pressure coming in, fires one on the move. Wide open man, touchdown Weslaco.
Touchdown Panthers.
Donnie Lincoln on the reception for his 2nd TD grab of the night. Andres Sepulveda gets his 3rd touchdown as he drops back. Pressure comes in, hit as he throws, and he finds a wide open Donnie Lincoln in the corner of the end zone to make it 32-7. Good play there. So Weslaco here on their 8th drive of the night in the 3rd quarter. Lopez set to put up the PAT. Good snap. The kick is up, and you can count it. 33-7. Donnie Lincoln gets his 2nd touchdown reception tonight on a 10-yard pass from Sepulveda. Picks up his 3rd TD pass to make it 33-7. Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera here on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Ladio Gonzalez watches this one sail out. Catching motion here by Andres Sepulveda, picks up his 2nd touchdown pass. Donnie Lincoln, his 2nd reception of the night. Donnie Lincoln, his 2nd TD on a good pass with the replay on the right side of your screen. We'll go full screen, why not? Full screen replay represented by Roy Gonzalez, Josh Moody Lone. So it was 2nd down and 8 for a 2-yard carry there by Perez. Buda drops back in the shotgun, and pressure comes in, and Lincoln wide open in the corner of the end zone makes a grab. Now at the 30-yard line, we'll see the Raiders take over their last offensive series, ending in a 3-and-out. Good defense there by Brownsville. Weslaco, excuse me. Good toss to the right-hand side. On the carry, Reyes, and he's going to be brought down for a loss of about 4. ball now at the 26-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 14 for Brownsville Rivera. David Moreno has been taking more snaps so far. It was Abel Campos who started off at quarterback, then they switched over to Fabian Moreno. Moreno has been taking the snaps over ever since. It's a couple snaps he takes to drive, but then they'll go to a direct snap here to Edgar Rocha, then goes on a keeper himself, or he goes off to Luis Reyes. We've also seen Zeke Gutierrez get a few carries so far for the Raider offense tonight. 8:11 left to go here in the third quarter, 33-7 lead. Raiders in their second offensive series of the second half. On their 8th of the night. Rocha trying to sit from the right to the left, and he's going to be caught trying to switch backwards. He's brought down even further. 15 yards at about the 27. He's brought down to the 18 for another loss of 6. That brings up 3rd down and 19 here for the Raiders. They're actually make that 3rd down and 21. 3rd down and 21 here for Brownsville Rivera. Trying to get the pieces put together, trying to get the ball rolling in his second half after a 26-7 break at the half. Moreno drops back, decides to go for a deep pass downfield. Caught Tovetto, breaks away at the 50, at the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, and he's reeled down at about the 7-yard line. Jeremiah Salinas brings him down, but a huge reception there to Roman Veta. So Moreno goes deep, and he fires a deep bomb as Moreno just launches a high arcing pass. Veta reels that one in at about the 42, breaks away, but keep in mind, folks, Jeremiah Salinas, who in hot pursuit, reels him down to about the 12-yard line, so they'll mark him down right about the 7-yard line, excuse me. So 1st and goal here for the Raiders at the 7-yard line. Moreno hands off to the right-hand side. He's still trying to go on his feet, and he's finally brought down to about the 4.
3-yard gain with the 4.
Rocha picks up 3, brings up 2nd and goal now from the Weslaco 4-yard line. Second down and 4 here. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Again, it was second down similar. Look at that big play. We'll look at it on the right side of your screen. So now a call that brings this one back. Spot him to about the 12-yard line, a loss. What the officials are discussing, there's a late flag on the play.
Illegal formation. Formation. Offense. 5 yards. Replay. 1st down.
1st and goal now from the 12-yard line.
On the clock. 6:21.
So he shaded off 8 seconds. They'll bring him back on. 6:21 now left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Legal formation on the offense. So 1st and goal this time here from the 12-yard line. So originally going to be 2nd and goal on a 3-yard carry by Rocha, but they bring it 1st and goal from the 12. 6:17 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Moreno lined up in the shotgun, 3 receivers on the right, one on the left-hand side. Quick fire pass the corner of the end zone. Reeled in, touchdown Raiders. Alec Guzman on the reception. A quick play there, Alec Guzman on the reception. Good play there, a quick snap, and Moreno fires one, and Alec Guzman breaks out of pressure and makes a nice grab in the corner of the end zone. Makes it 33-13, a 20-point game, set to be a 19-point game pending the PAT. Roman Vera now lining up here for the PAT. Vera's kick nearly blocked, and it sails through. And the Raiders pick up another touchdown, the 2nd touchdown pass. This time a 12-yard pass from Moreno to Alec Guzman to make it 33-14, 6:05 left to go here in the 3rd. You're watching Real Sports Live, don't go anywhere.
Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Weslaco Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville.
Back here now, an onside kick that will sail out of bounds. Go kicking formation here now against the Raiders. So Rivera picking up a touchdown on a 12-yard pass from Fabian Moreno. Now at Guzman, so Moreno picks up his second TD pass. Guzman gets his first reception. Roman Rivera picked up the first reception part of the half to make it 26-7.
Illegal kick out of bounds. Kicking team. 5 yards from where the ball went out of bounds. First down.
The ball went out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. 27-yard, excuse me. At the 27-yard line, the ball goes out and they'll spot it down at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 here now for Weslaco. Weslaco finding the end zone. Sepulveda picked up his second TD pass, or his third TD pass to Donnie Lincoln. Hand off down the middle to Perez. Perez picks up one in the game, brings up 2nd down and 9 here for Weslaco. Andres Sepulveda, talk about him tonight. 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Donnie Lincoln, 1 to Mekhi Jones. Perez also had a touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a 4-yard rushing TD way back in the first quarter. So 2nd down and 9, the 1-yard gain by Perez. Sepulveda trying to drop a play. Play clock over at 18 seconds and counting. 5:32 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 4 receivers in play, 2 on the left, 2 on the right-hand side. Sepulveda calling for the snap here on 2nd down and 9. Gets it, drops back, quick fire pass, going to be completed off to Garcia. And Garcia still on his feet down to about the 39-yard line for a pickup of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Number 12. Garcia. The tackle 24 for the Masters.
So 3rd down and 4. That 5-yard pass to Gabriel and Dede Garcia, who's had a couple good receptions on the night so far.
3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4, 4:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sepulveda calls for another snap, fires one down the middle, pass completed off to Ethan Cardenas. Cardenas brought down to about the 43-yard line. Get just enough here for the 1st down, and they do. 1st and 10 here now as they move the chains to the 43-yard line. Again, we've seen this from Weslaco all night. It's been a healthy mix of a couple good passes, a couple good handoffs. And it's been a slow and steady work down the field, and once they get past the 45, the 40, the 30, that's when they start firing big passes. We've already seen 2. One to Jones and one to Lincoln. 1st and 10 here from the 43-yard line. One receiver on either side. Another handoff to Perez on the right-hand side. Perez across the 45. Forced out of bounds to about the 47.
Forced out of bounds by number 8.
Give him the 48, so make that a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5 here for Weslaco. Ball now spotted again at the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 5. In the air attack for Weslaco has been dominated by Donnie Lincoln. Has 2 touchdown receptions. Makai Jones has made some good grabs. We've also seen Gabriel Renteria Garcia on a couple of good grabs as well. But the ground and pound attack, the rushing offense has been led by Jeremy Perez. Perez again lines up in the backfield. 4 receivers in play, 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Quick shovel pass to Perez. Perez at across the 50, at across the 45, still on his feet down inside the 44 in Raider territory. And that moves up the chains for another first down for Weslaco. And we're seeing that small ball offense as we have a player down for Weslaco. We'll take a timeout here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
You can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up! We're the Mission Lady Eagles and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year.
Real Sports Live, 1st and 10 here now. On the 44-yard line, first set of downs for Weslaco in the small ball offense, playing another factor. Sepulveda in the shotgun, 2 receivers on his left, 2 on the right-hand side. Perez lined up in the backfield. Sepulveda drops back, quick pass completed across from the reception there. Ryan Salazar still on his feet down to about the 34-yard line.
Number 11, Ryan
Salazar on a 10-yard reception brings up a fresh set of downs here for Weslaco. Again, the Panthers continue to slowly move their way down the field. Again, they've been very efficient tonight on that healthy mix of passing and rushing. And the ground attack has been led by Perez, who's had 1 touchdown so far tonight. Two receivers here on either side. Dropping back. Good movement there. Sepulveda fires a bomb pass completed the cross. It's Stroman on the reception. Stroman chopped down at about the 26-yard line.
Pass completed number 3, Roy Stroman.
Roy Stroman Jr. makes a grab, and he's down to about the 26-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Now Weslaco, we're seeing more of a passing play style on this drive. On the Panthers' 9th drive of the night. Their 2nd drive of the second half. 2nd and 2 from the 26-yard line. 1:45 left to go. Play clock at 14 seconds. Sepulveda goes off to Perez, who gets the 1st down and more. Bettis still on his feet down inside to the 18-yard line. 8-yard gain there by Jeremy Bettis, who again picks up more and more plays. More and more ground attack here for Weslaco. Down to the 18-yard line on the 8-yard run by Jeremy Bettis. 1st and 10 here from the 18-yard line. Play clock at 18 seconds here. Let's go looking towards the sideline. Stroman trying to construct the play. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Good snap. Another handoff to the right-hand side. That's Donnie Lincoln. Lincoln breaks away. Lincoln still on his feet trying to spin out of trouble, and he's finally brought down on about the 6-yard line, and the flag on the play.
Around the right side, Donnie Lincoln.
Jet sweep motion, and Donnie Lincoln is brought down inside the 6-yard line, and a flag will fly. Holding call that gets back here towards Weslaco. They'll spot him back 5 yards from the initial line. Or 10 yards, excuse me. So ball now at the 28-yard line brings up 1st and 20 on the holding call against Weslaco. Wesco's had 8 flags tonight. That's their 3rd holding call tonight. So 1st and 20 from the Raider 28-yard line. 3 receivers in motion, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Bettis again still in the backfield. Sepulveda dropping back to about the 37. Lets one fly. Diving grab made inside the 18-yard line. That's Stroman on the reception.
That's with a completion by number 3, Roy Stroman.
Roy Stroman Jr. on the reception. Puts him down inside to the 18-yard line, and Weslaco again continues to be efficient on this mix of the ground and pound and the airstrike offense we've been seeing so far. 12 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Time looks like it's winding down. Play clock at 25 seconds. We're going to let time wind down as we'll take things over in the 4th quarter. 36 minutes of football complete. 12 more to go at the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Weslaco 33, Brownsville Rivera 14, as the Panthers pick up another touchdown pass from Sepulveda to Donnie Lincoln, his 3rd TD pass of the night. Fabian Moreno collects his 2nd touchdown pass over Alec Guzman on the 12-yard reception. 33-14, 4th quarter after this, here on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV. Don't go anywhere.
SoPadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 33-14, 12 minutes left to go as we start off the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 18-yard line. Sepulveda dropping back, shovels the pass off to Bettis. Bettis across the 20, across the 10. Has one man to beat. He's going to try to force his way through, and he's in. Touchdown, Weslaco. 18-yard touchdown pass to Jeremy Perez. The running back collects his 2nd touchdown of the night. It's a quick pass. And uh-oh, folks, a holding call. So, touchdown negated here by Weslaco. So a touchdown negated off another holding call. Make that holding call number 5 on the night for Weslaco. As I'll drop him back to square one. It was a good run by Donnie Lincoln that made it a fresh set of downs. It was the 1st 18. Now we go 1st and 20. And it was 2nd and 10. And now for a touchdown pass, so we have to go back to 2nd and 20. Now 2 holding calls in the same drive here. So Weslaco still now at the 28-yard line, 2nd down and 20. Sepulveda lines up in the shotgun. Perez right behind him, 4 receivers in play. Sepulveda airs one deep downfield, and Stroman makes the grab. Touchdown, Weslaco. 28-yard touchdown pass to Roy Stroman Jr. And Weslaco finally picks up another touchdown, and Andres Sepulveda collects TD pass number 4 as he sets himself, hit as he throws, and backpedaling, and that's Stroman Jr. on the reception to make it 39-14. Chance to make it a 16-point game. Bettis on the kick, it's up, and he can call it in, folks. 40-14. That play here on the full screen replay. So again, it was Lincoln who had a huge carry, who made it 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Then they brought it back to make it 1st and 20. Then the pass makes it 2nd and 10. And they go back for 2nd and 20 and another holding call. Sepulveda finds Roy Stroman Jr. for his 4th touchdown pass of the night. 40-14, Weslaco leads Brownsville Rivera here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just get the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay, yeah.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh.
Back and away we go. Gonzalez will watch that one fly by, folks. But again, Andres Sepulveda The young gun from Weslaco collects his 4th touchdown pass tonight, finds Roy Stroman Jr., makes his first TD reception, a 28-yard pass. So again, we'll break it down for you. It was 1st and 18. Jet sweep to Donnie Lincoln, takes it inside of the 10-yard line. They pull it back on a holding call, makes it 1st and 20. And a quick pass to Roy Stroman Jr. for a 10-yard pass, makes it 2nd and 10. And a touchdown pass here to Jeremy Perez, called back, another holding call, so it makes it 2nd down and 20 from the 28 again. And this time, Sepulveda finds Roy Stroman Jr. for a 28-yard touchdown pass to make it 40-14. And Weslaco called their first timeout. So again, 2 holding calls that pulled off would-be touchdowns. The first one was right back a 1st and goal, and they brought it all the way down to the 28 for 1st and 20. 10-yard pass to Stroman Jr. makes it 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, they do a quick screen pass to Jeremy Bettis, who takes it all the way to the end zone, but it's negated off another holding call that sets up 2nd down and 20. And that's when they find Roy Stroman Jr. for that 28-yard touchdown pass. And the rest of the board, again, 4 touchdown passes a night, 2 to Donnie Lincoln, 1 to Mekhi Jones, and now 1 to Roy Stroman Jr. Is a timeout called by Weslaco. Rivera burned all 3 timeouts in the first half. Weslaco burned 2. So Weslaco will be the first team to call timeout in the second half. Of course, timeouts reset going into the second half. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. Thursday Night Football, Week 9. From Sam's Memorial Stadium, 32-6A action, 40-14 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera. Raiders back in on offense. Rocha calls for the direct snap. He goes to his right-hand side and across the 25. Tripped up to about the 28-yard line. Picks up a gain of 3. They'll give him the 29, so make that a 4-yard gain there by Rocha. As we have a Panther down, we'll take a timeout here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Listen to me.
It's good.
2nd and 6 on the 4-yard gain by Rocha on a direct snap. Rocha lines back up for direct snap. 11:04 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers on the left-hand side, 1 on the right. Play clock at 17 seconds. Rocha takes a direct snap at across the 30-yard line. It's across the 35 for a 1st down and more, and he's brought down to about the 38-yard line on a 9-yard gain by Rocha. And Edgar Rocha, the junior running back, takes in a big gain, and he's down inside to the 39 on the 9-yard gain. Brings up 1st and 10 here from the Raider 38-yard line. Rivera's offense is a little more in tune here as compared to the first half, and they were shut out to the late stages of the 2nd quarter with 30 seconds left. Moreno found Roman Veda on the 10-yard pass. And a few moments ago, we saw Moreno find Alec Guzman for a 12-yard pass. Moreno with 2 touchdown passes to Boda with 4 TD passes to Weslaco. 1st and 10 here from the 38-yard line. And Rocha taking more snaps, more direct snaps. 3 receivers on the right-hand side. Now so Rocha cuts through across the 40, across the 45, gets a first down and more. Rocha now at the 50, at the 40, trying to force his way in Panther territory. He's down at about the 35-yard line. Big gain there by the junior running back, Edgar Rocha, who's taking a direct snap and has been taking complete control of this drive here. For Brownsville Rivera, look at the replay on the right side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoHoney.com. You'll see the movement. Tries to go to his right-hand side, then he finds the middle and he breaks away from the initial wave of defenders, and he's tracked down and finally brought down into the Panther 35-yard line. First and 10 from the Weslaco 35. The Raiders lining back up and they're slowly forcing their way down the field. It's working. That's an efficient drive so far here for the Raiders. David Moreno now back in taking snaps. So they've been going to direct snaps here now. Beto Leal will signal for a timeout. And the Raiders will call their first timeout of the second half. We'll take one here as well. 9:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. 40-14 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera here on Thursday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in.
Beto Leal, head coach here for the Red Raiders, calls his first time out in the second half. 9:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Moreno airs a deep pass downfield, reeled in and caught by Veta. Roman Veta reels it in.
Roman Veta, number 9.
Now he's down on the field, folks. Roman Veta making a great grab. Look at the replay as a long arcing pass by Moreno Veta. Outstretches himself and he reels it in at about the 12-yard line. Veta slow to get up. We'll take a timeout here. 8:58 left to go in the fourth quarter. 40-14 lead for Weslaco over Brownsville Rivera.
1,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances.
Back here at Real Sports Live, a 25-yard reception by Roman Veta. Spots him inside the 10. He reeled it in at the 12-yard line and stretched out for a couple of yards, so they mark him down officially at the 10. So first and goal here for Brownsville Rivera with 8:58 left to go in the fourth quarter. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. Tomorrow night from Sam Stadium here on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV, we'll have Brownsville Pace host Donna in a 16-5A Division I matchup. And we'll have 15-5A Division II action. Ed Calchoso will come to town to take on the Porter Cowboys for an 11 a.m. matinee here on Real Sports Live. So first and goal here from the 10-yard line. 8:55 left to go as play resumes. Play clock at 18 seconds. Moreno now in that quarterback once again. He rolls to his right-hand side. He's going to fire one down the move and incomplete. Alec Guzman, the intended target. A lot of coverage there by Weslaco. Trying to see who was on the coverage for that one. Now it's Damien Ochoa on the coverage on Alec Guzman, breaks up a play. So second down and 10 here with 8:42 left to go. Moreno hands off to the right-hand side to Reyes. Reyes loses a couple, brings up third down and goal from the 13-yard line, so a 3-yard loss on the handoff to Luis Reyes. It's been Luis Reyes and Edgar Rocha powered this ground and pound offense for the Raiders. And on the few passes they brought in, Moreno was taking a few snaps, but this whole drive started off on direct snaps. Edgar Rocha, the junior running back. Now Moreno's coming in. They have him lined up as a receiver, and Reyes steps into the backfield. So Rocha and Vera lined up on the left-hand side on the top of your screen. Pump fake, here comes a pass down the middle, and Vera, the intended target, throw just a bit too early, or either that, Vera was a bit too late. So we'll go to the full screen for you to see what went down in the play. It was a pump fake there, Glenn. So we mentioned earlier, Vera now lined up back in receiver. He went down a few moments ago, but he's back in action. You see the snap, he drops back. It was a pump fake over to Rocha, and the throw just a bit too early. This brings up 4th and goal from the 13-yard line. Both teams have yet to gone for a 4th down conversion. The Raiders are going to try to test their luck. They'll roll the dice and try a 4th down conversion here. Brownsville Rivera will call their second timeout. We'll keep it here and break down what we've seen so far in this second half. Weslaco has picked up 2 touchdown passes. One man dressed up bet in the third quarter. Andres Sepulveda, excuse me, in the third quarter found Donnie Lincoln for a 10-yard pass wide open in the corner of the end zone. And Rivera responded on a 12-yard pass from Fabian Moreno, Alec Guzman. Moreno picking up his second TD pass. Andres Sepulveda gets his 4th touchdown tonight, finds Roy Sherman Jr. on a beautifully placed 28-yard touchdown pass. 8:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Raiders down by 16, trying to get some late game magic in, I should say.
Fourth and goal, Raiders.
A 4th and goal here. Looks like Beto Leal and company will roll the dice and go for it on 4th and 13, the first 4th down conversion for any of these teams tonight. Rocha lined up in a direct snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to go on a keeper. Gets across. Tries to break away. Slowed on his feet. Still going strong. A loose football picked up by Weslaco. And the Panthers drive this one back. And this one going back here. That's Gavin Silva driving it back. Got across the 30, the 20, the 10. Nothing but green grass and clear skies ahead of him. Gavin Silva with the fumble recovery. A 92-yard fumble recovery, folks. But a flag on the play. If this is turnover number 2 here forced by Weslaco, it's going to be a crucial one. If it stands, Gavin Silva, a 92-yard fumble recovery to the house. So we're waiting to see what the call is as the officials group up, but a lot of flags on the play. So see the play right there. Rocha on the direct snap on 4th and 13, tries to get across. Loses the ball at the 8-yard line. Silva picks it up. Turns on the Jets as he had a lot of help from blockers. Took it across down the sideline. Again, nothing but green grass and clear skies ahead of him. If it stands, it's going to be a 92-yard touchdown recovery, fumble recovery. So you're seeing the play right there in a more slow down fashion. Courtesy of KBSZ on TV. The good folks in the booth next to us. So here comes the official call.
After the fumble, blocking the back. Rivera, number 54. That's declined. Sideline interference. Weslaco. The touchdown is good. 3-4. Only kicks off 48 points.
So a sideline interference here, sideline according to Weslaco, but the touchdown will stand. And Gavin Silva, a 92-yard fumble recovery, makes it 46-14. Lopez lines up here for the PAT. So again, on drive number 9, it started off with so much promise for the Raiders. They slowly worked their way down the field, building up ahead of steam. Direct snaps to Rocha, hands off to Reyes. Moreno makes a few good passes to Roman Veta, and it's stripped away on 4th and 13. Rocha on the direct snap goes where it has that ball stripped away by Gavin Silva, and he returns it back to the house for a 92-yard fumble recovery. 46-14 pending the PAT. Angel Lopez lines up. Stroman the placeholder. Kick is up, and that one well good. One would be good from about 30 yards out. Makes it 47-14, and Gavin Silva picks up another touchdown for the Panthers on a 92-yard fumble recovery. 47-14. For a 3-point lead.
That's declined. Result, extra point is good.
47-14 here is a flag on the play against Brownsville Rivera. The penalty declined. 47-14, 7:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter on Real Sports Live and KB's DITV's coverage of Thursday Night Football. Don't go anywhere.
All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip.
On Sports Live, a kickoff brought back on that penalty and that fumble recovery that went against Weslaco. Here comes the return, trying to drive that one back is Alec Guzman. Guzman still on his feet, we brought down about the 32-yard line. Guzman wrestled down. Guzman brought in touchdown number 2 for the Raiders on that 12-yard pass from Moreno. So we talked about the Raiders this last drive as they get set for drive number 10 of the night. It was a very efficient 9 drive. You had those slow and the small ball was just a factor. You had Edgar Rocha, who was doing direct snap, or giving direct snaps to Edgar Rocha, excuse me. Then they went out to Fabian Moreno. Luis Reyes was getting a couple good carries on there. And Moreno steps in at quarterback. He has a good passes, one to Roman Veta. On 4th and 13, the Raiders go for their first 4th-down conversion. It's stripped away by Gavin Silva, returns it back for a 92-yard fumble recovery. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Direct snap here. That's Jesus Hinojosa now in at quarterback. Hinojosa, a huge gain. He's brought down inside to about the 49-yard line. A huge run there. 17-yard run there. Jesus Hinojosa, the junior quarterback, steps in. So you have 2 quarterbacks in play. You have Ron Chavez, the sophomore, Jesus Hinojosa, the junior, but you've had Abel Campos and Fabian Moreno take off snaps. We started off with Campos on the first drive. 3 plays in, they put him out, and Fabian Moreno took over ever since. Drive number 2 and onward, Moreno's been taking snaps, and they've switched off to that direct snap to Edgar Rocha, but now we have Jesus Hinojosa lining up at quarterback. And Coach Beto Leal testing out the formula, mixing the formula around. So 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Hinojosa lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers on his right, one on the left-hand side. Hand off to Reyes. Reyes inside the 45, in the 40, still on his feet. He's finally brought down about the 36-yard line. And a loose football, folks. And a loose football, but the play already marked down.
15-yard run to the 36-yard line.
15-yard run. X19 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, Hinojosa now taking snaps in, the junior for Brownsville Rivera. Or the quarterback they've employing this night so far. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Hinojosa calls for a snap. Penalty markers will fly. No penalty, which is a signal that Weslaco had called a timeout. They'll spend their 2nd timeout. Both teams now with 1 timeout remaining. 5:58 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So again, we mentioned earlier, Jesus Hinojosa now in at quarterback. It's Ron Chavez and Jesus Hinojosa listed as the 2 quarterbacks, but Mara trying a different approach here. They start off with Abel Campos, wide receiver / linebacker. They put him in at quarterback for a couple plays, and that was the first drive. And on 3rd down, they bring in Fabian Moreno. Ever since then, Moreno's been the captain of the ship, but after time, or every now and then, they were putting in the direct snaps to Edgar Rocha. So they've employed 2 quarterbacks, plus that direct snap method here to Rocha, and then they go now Susi Hinojosa is also listed in that quarterback, one of the two quarterbacks alongside Ron Chavez, the sophomore. So Hinojosa has been pretty much logistically, you want to say Hinojosa is the third quarterback being employed by the Raiders tonight. And Coach Leal making some adjustments, trying to mess with some formulas, trying to get something going, see what system works for him again. We've seen a couple plays, a couple games earlier this season. Ron Chavez lined up at quarterback. It was that game against Edinburgh North. Chavez took over before Hinojosa came in after Ron Chavez had a rough first half against Edinburgh North in week 2. So first and 10 from the 36-yard line. Hinojosa drops back, airs one out deep downfield, and Guzman has that one batted away, and it's picked off by Weslaco. That's Devin Silva. Devin Silva picks up turnover number 3, forced by Weslaco.
First and 10, Panthers.
On an intended pass here, you'll see the replay. Chavez fires, or Hinojosa fires it out. Guzman has that one batted away. And on the grab there, Silva, Evan Silva.
Rivera, 15 yards, first down.
15 yards. Spotted Mafu right about the yards from when the play happened, so especially down at about the 13-yard line. They'll put him to about the, make that the 12-yard line, they'll put him at the 27-yard line. So 2 turnovers for either side. And 3 turnovers here, 2 fumbles recovered by Weslaco, 1 interception a few moments ago. Hand off to the right-hand side on the carry, trying to drive that one back is Eli Rodriguez.
Running back 21, Eli Rodriguez. Stopped by 40, Derek Elizondo.
Derek Elizondo on the stop, so again on the carry, Eli Rodriguez.
10-yard run, first down to 37.
And Solis now lined up at quarterback. Shotgun formation. Runner handoff to the right-hand side. This Rodriguez is going to be brought down for a loss. So again, 2 turnovers were forced by Rivera in the first quarter, a fumble and interception. Weslaco forcing 2 fumbles and 1 interception, if you count this third one a few moments ago. 4:42 left to go.
21 Bugettos for the Raiders.
So again, Landon Solis now lined up at quarterback. Andres Sepulveda having a great night, 4 touchdown passes. Early jump as the flags will fly.
There is no foul on the play.
And Andres Sepulveda, 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Donnie Lincoln, 1 to Makai Jones, and then 1 to Roy Stroman Jr. Landon Solis now steps in at quarterback with 3:58 left to go here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down and 13, Solis calling for the snap. Gets it, drops back, decides to go on the move. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Solis is rustled down to about the 30-yard line. Lose a couple more. Brings up 3rd down and 17 now here for Weslaco. Ryan Salazar also lined up in. We've also seen Eli Rodriguez get a couple carries. 3rd down and 17 here. Solis calling for a snap, gets it, drops back. Here comes the Raider pressure. Solis brought down again for another loss.
Solis sacked on number 23, Zeke Gutierrez.
Zeke Gutierrez on the stop. So 4th down and 36 on our big loss. Brandon Solis brought down for quick sacks. Lopez here now back to punt. Guzman back to return. Bobbled one and a blocked punt here, going to be picked up by the Raiders. It's still a loose football. Rivera says they have it.
Blocked by number 40. Eric
Elizondo on the block, and the Raiders will take over inside the 5-yard line with 2:08 left to go.
Raiders will have 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Blocked punt, you'll see. Raiders will take over inside the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for Brownsville Rivera. Here's like the knock on the door as Ron Chavez now lines up at quarterback. So the sophomore now in here for the Rivera Raiders on 1st and goal. Flags fly, QB keeper by Chavez. Chavez brought down to about the 6-yard line. A couple flags right after the snap. Play was never called dead.
Ron Chavez, number 6, tackle for a loss.
Offsides called against Weslaco. We'll spot him down inside to the
Defense. Half the distance. Replay. 1st down.
the 3-yard line. So at the 3-yard line here, we'll see Weslaco be forced back up on defense again. Ron Chavez is sophomore, and so now make that 4 quarterbacks employed by the Raiders. It was Campos, then Moreno, and Hinojosa, and now Ron Chavez. 1st and goal here from the 3-yard line. On for a snap, handoff to the right-hand side. He's quickly brought down. Edgar Rocha on the carry. Despite all the carries all night by Rocha and Reyes, neither of them have yet to pick up a touchdown. That may change here in the final possession of the game. Potential final possession of the game with 1:41 left to go here on 2nd and 2. And a high snap going to be picked up by Ron Chavez, who has to dive on top of it inside to the 15-yard line. Loss of about 13 on that high snap. Now set up 3rd down and goal, 3rd and 15 as he'll spot the ball at the 15-yard line. Continues to wind down. So 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Chavez drops back, airs one out, intercepted by Weslaco at the goal line. Panthers trying to drive this one back, and he'll be brought down. Earned over number 4, forced here by the Panthers.
The interception for the Panthers, number 30, Bo Cuellar.
So 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Chavez airs one out, and that one falls right into the hands of a Panther. Let's see who's driving that one back. That's Bo Cuellar. So with 25 seconds left to go in the ballgame, the Panthers will go into victory formation. So 25 seconds will officially now be 6-2 overall, 2-1 in 32 6-8 play. Decided to run a play, why not? They'll go off to the right-hand side. Time continues to wind down.
With the tackle for the Raiders, number 30, Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Brownsville Independent School District, our superintendent, and our board of trustees, we thank you for supporting your school's athletic program.
And we'll wind down. That'll do it, folks, as this puts a wrap to this matchup. 47-14, Weslaco wins this one. Give you a rundown here so far in the night. Weslaco goes 9 for 12 on scoring drives. Brownsville Rivera goes 2 for 11 on scoring drives. Turnovers, Weslaco forcing 4 turnovers, Rivera forcing 2. We'll give you a rundown here as the Weslaco Panthers win this one 47-14. Donnie Lincoln with 2 touchdown receptions. The first and foremost, our Economy Awards Goal Player of the game, Andres Sepulveda, 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Donnie Lincoln, 1 to Mekhi Jones, and then 1 to Roy Stroman Jr. And also mentioned Gavin Silva forcing turnover number 2 on a fumble recovery. So 2 fumbles were recovered by Weslaco and 2 interceptions by Weslaco. Rivera having 1 fumble and 1 interception forced. But Gavin Silva, that was the 2nd turnover of the night forced by Weslaco, a 92-yard fumble recovery to put the final nail in the coffin for Rivera tonight. 47-14. The Panthers win this one, a big matchup with the win. Weslaco improves to 6-2 overall, 2-1 in 32 6A play, where they'll come back next week to Sam Stadium on a Friday night. They'll have a date with the Hammond Golden Eagles. For Brownsville Rivera, they'll fall to 2-6 overall, 0-3 in district play. They'll take on Harlingen High next week, and we mentioned there are 32 6A matchups going on. There are 32 6A matchups going on. We'll have Harlingen taking on San Benito. Los Fresnos will take on Brownsville Hanna this week. Those are the other 2 32 6A matchups. Of course, this one has gone final 47-14. So again, we'll give you the rundown. Jeremy Perez starts it off in the first quarter with a 4-yard touchdown run, makes it 7-0, and they force a safety to make it 9-0. Donnie Lincoln picks up his first reception off Sepulveda's first TD pass. A 37-yarder makes it 16-0 Weslaco. Angel Lopez then puts in a 27-yard field goal to make it 19-0. Sepulveda picks up his 2nd touchdown pass, his first to Mekhi Jones, a 36-yard touchdown pass to make it 26-0. Then Fabian Moreno gets his first of 2 touchdown passes. So Roman Rivera, a 10-yard touchdown pass in the half. Andres Sepulveda picks up his 3rd touchdown pass. His 2nd reception to Donnie Lincoln on a 10-yard touchdown pass to make it 33-7. And Fabian Moreno finds out Guzman on the response for a 12-yard touchdown pass to make it 33-14. And from there, we saw the tide starting to turn for Brownsville Rivera, but Weslaco's defense just comes up too much. They forced 4 turnovers in total here, 3 in the second half, 1 in the first half. Andres Sepulveda then finds Roy Stroman Jr. on 2nd and 20 for a 28-yard touchdown pass to make it 40-14. Gavin Silva and that's in the final touchdown to make it 90 on a 92-yard fumble recovery to make it 47-14. In our Economy Awards co-player of the game, we'll go ahead and give it to Andres Sepulveda, 4 touchdown passes of the night. That's going to do it for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Again, tomorrow night we'll have Pace take on Donna, and then Saturday morning we'll have Ed Calchelsa take on Brownsville Porter. That's going to do it for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. For Mr. Joe Bowling, everyone at KBSDI TV, everyone at Real Sports Live, I'm Bruce Rodriguez saying so long and good night. Your final score, Weslaco 47, Brownsville Rivera 14. This has been a Real Sports Live production. Stay tuned for highlights. And as